Hi, before this video begins, I just want to let you know that this video is supposed to come out October 2021, the day of Halloween, but YouTube refused to let me upload this, so I literally have no idea when this could be uploaded. Hopefully it gets uploaded before 2021 even ends, but I will be talking this video present tense as if it's October 2021. Obviously, it's not anymore. But I still hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, A Cup of Art. I'm your host, Star, and today's video is the last video within our October Halloween series, Art of Halloween. We're on this channel and our second channel, our commentary review channel, Jen and I created Halloween related content. And there's a playlist that's going to be linked down below with all the videos across both channels that you can watch if you haven't already done so. I just want to say a happy Halloween. I really hope this comes out the day of Halloween because, you know, duh. But if it doesn't, it's literally whatever. I decided to do a speed paint today, but I had to record my screen instead of like screen recording my screen because my iPad just can't, it doesn't allow me to do that anymore, or it would die. So I had to use my phone to record my screen. This was originally just supposed to be a coloring process speed paint video, but I decided to import a little bit of the sketching portion. But the sketching portion of this video, or at least the beginning part of it, is not like, you know, like aligned properly on the screen because this portion was originally in a vlog that I was shooting, I guess, and so I was holding up my camera. But later on it gets a lot better because I prop my camera up on a tripod. But yeah, I joined an OC collab on Instagram where we had to draw our original characters in Halloween costumes. So I decided to do Elijah. He's my OC. I absolutely love him, and I've been drawing him a lot recently, ever since June. Yeah, ever since June I've been drawing him a lot recently. Not as much as I hoped, but a lot more than I did in the last year. I originally created Elijah last year in November, and the second time I drew him was in June. So from November to June I didn't draw him at all. And now from June to now, I have been drawing him about 5-10 times ish across digital and traditional art. So I think that's still pretty good. So I decided to draw Elijah as a werewolf because I think that would be easier to do, and I think that I believe that I could practice my shading and rendering if I did a digital art, if it was close up and not a full body piece. And you know, and I decided Elijah would have been a great practice because I want to draw him a lot more often. This was also a great opportunity for me to finalize Elijah's design because when I drew him back in June, I drew more of a cartoonish version of how I believed he would look like. And if you compare my first time drawing Elijah last year in November 2020 to when I drew him in June, he looks completely different. But the June part, or the June art of him, was more cartoonish than how I believed he would look like. I've been doodling a little bit in my sketchbook and trying to fix his design to how I want him to look like, and I think that this piece portrays how I want him to look like, so I'm pretty happy how it turned out. And I'm just overall pretty happy with just everything. I tried new things with the shading, with the rendering, with practicing lighting for like the first or second time digitally, so that was amazing. And I hope that the next time I continue like my art from here, because this is my most recent piece I just finished, which was yesterday on Saturday, October 30th, I'm hoping from here on out that I can imitate the style or just take what I learned and, you know, improve upon it. And I really hope that I can draw Elijah's boyfriend Jonas and, you know, have them side by side in the same style with the same techniques and practices, and, you know, like compare and contrast it, and then continue again drawing my original characters and continuing to draw more art with what I learned. Yeah, like I said, I really am hoping I draw Jonas and Elijah together again because I've drawn them together twice. I posted one of the pieces of Elijah and Jonas together. Okay, truck, thank you. I posted one of the pictures that I did of Elijah. It's okay, take your time. I posted one of the pictures I did of Elijah and Jonas on Instagram. Another one I haven't posted, but it's been months now, so I'm not going to post it anymore. Okay. Jesus. Oh my god, it's like the 10th time I'm recording this audio. Like, no joke. I'm never going to get through it. This video's never going to get posted. And to be sick on top of that, it's crazy. Anyways, I use Pinterest was like a big help when I was drawing these pieces, because I just needed help, like stylized wise, like how was I gonna draw Elijah as a werewolf. And I thought, okay, Claude from Monster High was a perfect reference, obviously. And then like either like how I was gonna do the hair, I looked on Pinterest for that, because if you look at, okay, so Elijah's original design has him like a curly afro, but like a stylized version of an afro, like not really an afro, more like he has fades on the side and his hair is propped up, but you know, it's curly. And that just wasn't how I want him to look like the hair. I did envision Elijah with either like, you know, like shoulder length dreads or like ear length dreads or twist, but I decided that if I had to do some type of afro or updo look for Elijah, I needed to fix it. So I used Pinterest to help me look at other people who've drawn black characters and their hair, and that helped me a lot. I use people's like references on Pinterest to help me with like shading and rendering, also with like hand poses and things like that. So that was amazing. Pictures really came in clutch. And you know, I'm putting it in the video, showing these side by side and showing the references I looked at, because it's accurate to what I was doing, instead of cutting them out and acting like it all came from my head, which it really didn't. The biggest struggle I had while drawing this piece was just basically overall rendering, but specifically for the hands. I've drawn stuff where characters are like waving or their hand and their palm is up, so you'll see it, but my style is so simplistic that I don't do much rendering with that. And usually it's a full body piece, so it's also far away. Unless someone zooms in on the hand, you're not really gonna see much. But I knew that the hand were very big. It's, you know, it's like a cutoff or like a chest up pose or piece. You're gonna see the hands, and I've never practiced hand rendering in the past, so it was a struggle. I tried my best to look on Pinterest a lot to see how people shade hands, but no matter how many times I searched certain things up, I just wasn't getting anything. So I just had to look at my own hand and try from there. But the hands really at the end is not really rendered, but I don't think it's too bad. That I don't think it sticks out too much compared to the rest of the piece. So I really hope that people's eyes don't attract to it. I think people's eyes will attract to the lighting and maybe the face, but I think eventually they might look at the hands. But I really hope it's not the first thing they look at. I really hope people don't comment on my hands, because I'm practicing. So I think that's basically it. I have nothing else to say. I was really happy with this collab. I've done like 3 collabs this year on Instagram, I believe. 3 or 4 collabs on Instagram, and it's all been really fun. And I don't know if I'm going to do as much next year. At least I'm going to do 1 or 2 next year, because it was just also a great way to meet artists and, you know, engage with artists, which I didn't really have before. And so I did like the collabs in that aspect. Also, obviously, every collab I did had actually helped improve my art, because I just wanted to go above and beyond on what I typically do. And so I've done and learned new things for each collab I've done on Instagram. But next year I'm hoping to start working on my comic. At the end of this year, I'm trying to settle on which comic I'm going to do. Also, I want to settle on doing character sheets and backgrounds. There'll be a video on all of that, and anyone who's watching can help me pick and decide what comic I'm going to end up doing for next year. But yeah, so next year I'm going to focus a lot on my comic, and plus I'm also in college. I don't know how much collabs I'll be doing because, you know, they have due dates and, you know, they have rules and things like that, but at least want to do one next year because they're just so much fun. Yeah, and hopefully I can do Elijah and Jonas together. If you guys don't know, if you didn't watch the introduction video for Elijah is obviously black. He has pink curly hair. His favorite color is green. He's a skater boy, so I really did want to draw a full body piece as him as a werewolf on a skateboard. But I started this like late Thursday night, and it was supposed to be posted today, October 31st, which it is. So definitely go check out my Instagram, links down below, so you guys can show some love to the post. But I have from Thursday till at least Saturday night to work on the piece. So doing something full body was not going to work out. And, you know, I have college, homework, things like that. I also had two midterms this week. Yeah, it was not going to happen. But regardless, I really do like how everything did end up turning out. So that is that. What was I going to say? Because I lost my train of thought. Yes, Elijah. Skater boy. He's bi. He has a boyfriend named Jonas. He's 21, I believe. And I think Jonas is 22. Or he's 22 and Jonas is 23. Either way, Jonas is a year older than him. I think Elijah is a sophomore and Jonas is a junior. Or it might be freshman, sophomore. I cannot remember what I did for them. But Jonas is 1 year older than Elijah. And Elijah has a really big following on Instagram or whatever social media he uses. They're both minoring in photography, but they're majoring in different fields, I think. No, I know that, but I don't know the word. They're majoring in for different degrees, if that makes sense. But yeah, that post is on Instagram, so you can definitely check it out and read all about them. But yeah, I don't really have too much to say about the coloring process. I think because it was a lot of trial and error, so I'm just gonna let the rest of the video play for itself. I really do hope you guys enjoy it. I will love to do more speed paints like this again, if I'm able to continue to prop up my phone and show my iPad. But yeah, I had a ton of fun with this. I really do hope you guys like it. Definitely show it some love down below, or show some love on Instagram. The link will be down below. The link to the playlist will be down below, so you can watch all the videos that we have created so far. It means a lot. Subscribe if you want, like if you want, comment. That would mean a lot for us if you guys can comment. And thank you guys just in general so much for watching. Then I will see you in the next video. It truly means a lot. I really hope you're having a blessed day. And also happy Halloween for everyone who celebrates it. Thank you. Bye-bye. you.